We are back with another episode of Alumni Series Talk.
Those are the beautiful 2 years which I spent. I got to learn a lot.
Hello, all. I am Cheryl Topal, studying from JSPM Rajarshi Shahu College of Engineering, Training and Placement Coordinator of Electronics and Telecommunication Department. And with us, we have Mr. Akshay Kumar, who is a college alumni who passed out in 2018 and is working currently in Continental. Welcome you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Cheryl.
So, would you like to introduce yourself to audience here?
Yes. Yeah. Thank you, Cheryl. As you have already provided the introduction, myself Akshay, and I passed out in Information and Technology from JSPM's RSCOE in 2018. And since then, since July 2018, I have been associated with Continental Automotive as an algorithm developer in computer vision domain.
So you've
So.
been working with Continental for quite some time now. And
Mhm.
when everyone is so fixated about shifting of job, so and after every 2 years, what is it that made you stay in Continental? And what is your take on job shifting?
Okay. Yeah. So I think job shift by job shifting, you are saying that once we have already a job and then we are going for a switch, right? So yeah.
Yes,
So what I feel personally, uh, as we say, like the people should recognize our talent, right? So we also should give time for recognizing the opportunities in a company. And I feel very lucky and that I was put into a team in Continental where actual development and where the development was happening, which I aligned with, which I felt and which motivated me coming from an IT background. Like my project, my team, that all supported me, and that project itself went on till 3 years. So there was no question of switching the job back that time. And a fun fact that I had a bond of 3 years also. So that also kept me here. So what I'll say, like switching about jobs, as you said that the people are keen on switching the jobs every 2 years. uh, th- like what I find, this is only true to half of it, or 50% of it is true. uh, People always wait for two things: the opportunities and the remuneration part of it. Okay. So if you know the capabilities of yours, if you know the skill set you possess, then you will always want that to be recognized, and your remuneration should be according to it. So those are the two things which will keep you in a company or make you think that you need a switch
yes,
now.
definitely. Job switching is a choice that has to be made with a lot of care and depending on our skills set, and it's not something a random decision. I would believe. So you're someone who's highly skilled in C and C++, with everyone trying to learn many languages, especially Python. What made you stick to C and C++? And do you think Python is just the hype and everyone should have their base in C and C++?
Okay. To answer this question, I'd like to begin that with the fact that in 11th and 12th, which is known as junior college in Maharashtra, uh, I had computer science as an optional subject. So there, from there itself, I was more into C, C++. I learned C in 11th, I learned C++ in 12th, and my interest developed in the language. So I took IT as a branch in the college also. And what I always felt was that if I know the base C, C++, I'll be easily adapting to Python, and for that matter, other languages, Java. So that was the focus, and it was a destiny or luck. I ended up with a firm or in a project where my skill set was to be used, and I felt really great, right? I was doing something which I loved, which I have already done. And yeah, that skill set helped me with the project and helped the project as well. So it really depends that I would not say Python is just a hype, but for what purpose you are doing it. So for embedded projects, more C and C++ is only used. But yeah, for other topics, as we discussed in our previous interactions also, like uh, for other topics like AI, ML processing, where you don't have constraints of space and runtime complexity, you go with Python because results are wonderful. You have the libraries already there. You use that. We also use in our project Python libraries and Python language for scripting. Like whenever you develop something, you need to test it, right? So for test scripts, Python is the most commonly used language. So that's why we call Python a scripting language. So it's really easy to use and yeah. So it really depends on applications, I'll say.
Okay, sir. Sir, you have been working on image processing, computer vision, YOLO, OpenCV. As students, do you think that we should take a look on these aspects of technology as well?
Um, See, as a fresher, I will say these are the things which are not in your hands where you will end up, right? I ended up working in an image processing domain, computer vision domain. You might end up in a systems domain where you will be designing the framework, right, of a system or for that matter. So these are the things which you cannot control, yeah, but these are the algorithms which are path breaking, groundbreaking. So knowing of them, being aware of them will certainly help you grab opportunities, will certainly help you to gain confidence in the market, right? So having a knowledge will always help you, but then again, this is a very vast field, so you can't, have all of it. But yeah, with the field you are associated with, or if you have ambitions or you are pursuing something, then it's definitely good. If you want to enter into this domain only, a particular domain you have set, or your project was in that domain, and you are really like third year project or final year project, and you really like working on that thing, so then you can acquire the knowledge about that particular field, I'll say. But then yeah, it again depends like where you end up with. And so the basic skill set you should be having, then all these things you can learn. Every organization understands that.
So, what's your take on online courses, especially in this virtual era where everyone is looking for certificates, certifications? Do you think online
Mhm.
courses are really helpful?
Okay, so talking about online courses, see, these courses are meant for you, not for demonstration purposes, or putting it in just CV. So whatever you will be putting on CV, they will be asking about it. So the courses, until unless you are doing them very confidently, or very, with all your mind, they won't be of any use. So you have to uh, work on it. And the best time is this, like you guys are doing online studies, you get more time. And online courses will certainly help you to understand. There are very good courses on uh, various platforms, and which will help you to really develop a project itself. So when you develop a project, you will be using all the knowledge which you have gained in the college or on various platforms, the theoretical knowledge, and that you can really use while developing that project. So yeah, I think online courses really help. But yeah, the fact is, you should not just focus on getting the certifications. You should be learning from it.
Yes, sir. Definitely, practical knowledge cannot beat any other courses, definitely. You've been somebody who has been really active in college. Has it ever helped you, or have you regretted taking part in any of it? So, what's your take on
Okay, first of all, there is no part which will fall into regret category. Okay, whatever I did in my college, I did for myself, for my uh, batch, and I was a part of training and placement, and that I say proudly. Whatever time I have spent, 2 years, those are the beautiful 2 years which I spent. I got to learn a lot, and that has helped me in adapting to the job as well in my team. Right, the amount of things you learn, the way you talk with people when the company used to come, experience really helps you when you are gelling with the team, like in a team where people are 10 years senior to you, 12 years senior to you. So the way you talk, the confidence you carry, the body language you have, that really helps. So all this I developed in through the co-curricular activities only in the college. So there is no part which will fall into the regret category. Everything has been very good. And yeah, different activities were there, like in for IT we had impact, which was a state level technical symposium. Then our college has a yearly thing. So all that, taking part in those competitions taught me the confidence, the way of talking, or the other things which have really helped me in gelling up with the team or in the organization which I'm working with. So yes, that all helps.
As you are a pass out from our college, what is it that one thing that you have taken from RSUE that you have carried along all these years with you?
The name itself of the college, and yes, see, RSCO has the amount of freedom they gave. I at like I can't say about current times, but yeah, when I was there, the amount of freedom I got to focus on placement activities or on my personal aspects, like which I want to develop or enhance. So the amount of freedom the teachers gave, the staff gave of my branch, IT branch, the amount of support I got from training and placement Bode sir, that really helped. So those are the two things, like the college gave too much freedom, and see, the freedom always comes with the responsibility. You have to do whatever you are doing with responsibility, that yeah, some stakes are high. So yeah, so I really like that about the college, that it provides you the time. I was really like at sometimes I would not be able to attend classes in third year, and the attendance would go low, but then teachers considered it uh, uh, that I was busy with placement activities or something. So those are the things which you expect from the college when you want to grow. So yeah, those things really helped me.
Yes, I think in that matter, college has really helped you, and I think everyone who is listening to us should also consider being active in various activities that are there in college, as Sir said, as it helps in our overall development. Is there anything that you wish if you had known during your college years that would have helped you?
Something which I should have done. Okay, yeah, choice. Like if you have multiple job offers, you should do a background search on every organization, the amount of work which you might end up doing if you opt for that organization. That is really important, because first job becomes very important. And as a fresher, I had some knowledge, but I wasn't very sure. I had offers from three organizations, and so this is one thing which I would like you all to consider when you have multiple offers, that you give time to everything, not just the remuneration part you should think about, but other aspects. Because when you will be making your second switch or third switch, uh, which job you chose as first will become very important. Like there can be a case where you are getting 10 lakhs or 8 lakhs as your first offer, and you went with that. But for us, when you go for a switch, that technology which you were working is outdated, and it won't fetch you uh, good remuneration for your capabilities. So you should think like that also, like be uh, you know uh, make that way of thinking as your part of life, I will say. So choose wisely.
Definitely, sir. I think everyone here listening to us should understand that making first of all, getting the first job is important, but if you have multiple options to do a background check is always helpful.
Yes.
As a last question for today, what is the message that you would give to our students who will be sooner or later going to a corporate world? What is your message to them? What skills do
Mhm.
you think we all should have, not only in terms of hard skills, but also in terms of soft skills?
Okay. uh, yeah, so like I think everybody in our curriculum has this soft skills class, right? I am not sure about a particular department, but my department had it as an optional subject in second or third year. So those skills are there to help you. And as we had discussed in our previous query, right, that co-curricular activities really help you to build that confidence and to have that body language, which will really help you in an organization. So I think major part we answered in the last question only. But yeah, what I would like you guys to learn is, like, you should always be confident what you're talking about, and for that you need to know that topic, right? So be prepared. Like in corporate, it is not like very different from college. See, we are dealing with staff, we are dealing with everyone, right there. So there also we have friends in college, and we will be having our good colleagues or your batchmates. See, four of you or 10 of you are going into TCS, so you will find friends there also, right? So it's not like it is a very different world. Corporate is a very different world. It's just like you need to be more responsible. The freedom I was talking about, right, in the previous query. So that amount of freedom you might not get in an organization. So, but gelling up with an organization, learning to talk, that is what college is for. So be engaged in various activities, you'll get the confidence from there, nothing else.
Thank you so much, sir. It was an excellent opportunity for all of us to be here and to actually hear you, sir. I'm sure the audience also must have gained a lot from your talk today. Thanks. Thank you, sir, for being with us. Thank you.
Thank you, Cheryl, for giving this opportunity to me as well to share whatever I had worth sharing. And I hope this will help you in some way, all of you. Thank you.